Hello and welcome to my weekly update. This week, just as last week and the week before that, we actually have something to talk about. That's right, there's actually something to talk about because I have ended a game. I finally ended Fear 2. That was actually pretty quick. So we're gonna do a short review of that. Also gonna talk a little bit about YouTube, some more annoyances, and I'm gonna, of course, talk about the new game which I am starting. So let's start by talking Fear 2. Um, I loved that game. It was amazing. I did a little quick review kind of thing at the end. The ending, like I said, at the end of the series, was kind of surprising. I had expected the game to be longer, but it was a good ending. I liked the ending, and I enjoyed the game. It was just an amazing game. There really wasn't that many complaints about the game. Not that there's not anything that kind of lingers. Something I remember being bad about the game. I might have said something during the gameplay. I can't really recall anything, but there probably was something I talked about. But it wasn't important enough for me to actually remember it. So it's pretty close to being a perfect game. But like pretty much all of the games, I would probably like it for it to be longer. But yeah, it was a really amazing game. I liked that the enemies didn't really get harder as you went along, which was really nice. I hate that when enemies suddenly they keep pu- giving you tougher and tougher enemies. I like it more like you just more enemies, or not even that isn't even necessary. Just I don't know, games where the enemies just the difficulty of the game doesn't necessarily need to become more difficult. Just the gameplay just have to keep going, flowing. The story have to change, go along, and that I felt Fear too kind of was really good at doing. Not really necessarily making the game harder, but just keep making the game more interesting. The story. Oh, this looks weird. Woo! But yeah, it was an amazing game. I heard the third one wasn't really that good, but I probably will play it at some time. Maybe for my channel, maybe not. It's hard to tell. I don't own the game right now, so there's some ink at the bottom of the sea, right there. You see that? That's ink. Let's go get it. There's a squid. Hello, Mr. Squid. Whee! Let's actually get into first person. That's a little easier to control. Doo-doo-doo. Woo, and turn on the hot, so I can actually see my oxygen. But yeah, Fear. I re-uploaded the first video because for some reason it didn't play. I don't know if it's been like that always, or if it's something that's went wrong over time. I kind of hope that it hasn't been like that always, because I saw that I've deleted the original video which I uploaded, the original Fear 1 video, but I saw that 21 people had viewed it. So I'm thinking, if that video has never been viewable, and 21 people has gone there, that means that 21 people has not said anything. So I kind of hope for their sake that the video has been viewable for two reasons. One, that they could watch it, and two, if they hadn't actually told me that it wasn't viewable, well, that would make them kind of assholes. No offense. And of course, there's probably been someone who saw the video wasn't viewable and thinking, oh yeah, someone else will tell the person that it's not viewable. But I don't know. Let's get some resin. I re-uploaded the video, like I said, and that brings me to another point. Because when I wanted to make a playlist of all the Fear 2 uh, footage, I found out that they changed how you rearrange the playlist, how the playlist works. Normally you could arrange the playlist. You can say what should be alphabetical in both orders, ascending and descending. You could choose it to be um, by date, and once again in both orders. Now, that's not these options. If you want the playlist to be arranged in a certain way, you have to do it manually. Move one at a time. That's pretty annoying when you have a playlist of like 20 videos. And the problem is, when they arranged the video list, I just said add all these video to the playlist, and they added it in the reversed order, meaning that if anybody wanted to watch the playlist, they would have started at the end video and then went up. So that means I had to manually move all the videos around. That took bloody ages. What the fuck? YouTube or Google, both, are currently pretty much removing a lot of useful mechanics from YouTube. What the fuck? That is dumb. Another thing, and I think this is something that's always been, but I just realized it now. When you go into the video manager, then you have an options of different things you can press. If you press the playlist, first of all, it actually brings you, there's actually not an edit playlist anymore. That's a new thing. It just goes to playlist. So if you just want to view a playlist, you actually have the same window as if you wanted to edit it. That's kind of weird. But yeah, but anyway, when you go to, you press the playlist, well, the menu out there that has the different video manager options, well, that disappears and gives you the normal menu instead. Which means that you actually have to go through several menus to go back to the video manager, or of course just press the back button. But that's kind of weird. The playlist manager should be a part of the normal video manager. That's never been that, actually. It's kind of weird. But yeah, the new video manager system, that pretty much suck. It's useless. There's no management. Well, there is. You can move around everything, like, manually. That's pretty crappy. Well, yeah. Another thing, and this might be on my end. Might be some settings on my computer, on my browser, but I'm not pretty sure. So if anybody's had this problem, please let me know. I keep getting locked out. Not all the way out, but some of you might have known that when that whole change your username through Google Plus thing came up, that actually meant that you got two accounts, the one you had before and the one through Google Plus with the new name. And I keep getting that whole thing, oh yeah, you're not actually logged in. Which one of your accounts do you want to use? Whenever I open up the browser, and sometimes in the middle of me doing stuff, it suddenly goes to, oh yeah, you actually not logged in. I don't know what the hell's up with that, but it's annoying as fuck. Especially because it seems to be doing it whenever I upload videos. And I always feel like, oh god, is this gonna fuck up the upload? So, if anybody knows the reason why that happens, please let me know. Last thing about about YouTube, which is Google. And I don't actually know if this is a YouTube thing or a Flash thing, or once again just on my end, my browser or something. But I've had only 2 or 3 times this has happened, but in the last 2 days. But my browser has shut itself down, and I don't know, this might be just coincidence, but every time that it shut itself down, these 2 or 3 times, it's been shortly after I started a YouTube video. Then suddenly just shutting itself down, no warning, no error signs coming up, nothing about, oh yeah, you need to update. It's just shutting itself down. I open it up again, and then I can just continue as if nothing had happened. So if anybody knows what that's about, once again, please let me know. I really hope that they change the whole playlist manager thing to actually be a manager again. Imagine if I just now decided to make my Fallen Earth into a playlist. That's like 180 something videos that I had to rearrange manually, even if it was just something as simple as reversing the order what it was in. I now have to do that manually. Or maybe I'm blind. Maybe they just hid it, but I can't find it. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Let's go sleep to make it daytime again. Do-do-do-do. The Middle Frost Show, new format. We got some new, a new studio being built. We have some new crew members on the set. We have some new segments of the show. So it's going to be there's some changes. I hope that people will enjoy the new format. This first episode was kind of a pilot, if you kind of pilot test episode. But other ones will have more to them than this first one. What else? Star Wars still haven't really become as much a success as I had expected. I expected more people to view it, but who knows? It might get more views, more likes in the future. Saints Row the Third. If you saw my Saints Row the Third video yesterday, you know that I got pretty annoyed at that game and talked about quitting it. I think I'm not actually gonna quit it. I was just really pissed off at the AI because, well, the AI of Saints Row the Third, and I actually just noticed how bad it actually is yesterday when recording it. It's horrible. It was really, really horrible. The guy I was supposed to be protecting was pretty much just standing there getting shot. And as we got into the car, and he said, the screen said, your partner, whatever it says, is ready to go now. So we get in the car, and he doesn't drive. See, that is annoying. Then we get out, and then he does something else, and then, fuck me, I don't know what happened. That was one confusing chaos. But like I said, I won't end it. I'm gonna give it like a couple of videos more to see if it gets better. It's getting pretty boring. I think the game would be better if I was playing it in multiplayer or like co-op. But it is a fun game, but it can at times be pretty boring. The missions are short as hell, which means that it's hard to like make a video that focuses on a certain thing because you had to do multiple missions to fill the video and shed, you know. But yeah, I'm not ending it right away. I'm giving it a chance more, and I hope people will watch it. Hope people will enjoy it. And that brings us to the new game. That's right. A new game starting today in like half an hour from when this video is aired. And that game is Marvel Ultimate Alliance. That's right. I'm playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance a couple of months ago. No, long time ago. I don't know how long. A while ago. I played X-Men Legends 2, and this is made by the same studio, same creators of X-Men Legends 2, also the same engine with some improvements, which, yeah, I can see some of the improvements already. But yeah, it's an amazing game, although you'd find out quickly in the series that the videos will either seem to be getting really long, or maybe I've cut them up into two parts, because the save spots in the game seem to be really far apart, or maybe I missed something. I don't know. But the first video which will be up in like half an hour, wouldn't be like that long. But the second video was like 50 minutes long, so that might be split into two, which means tomorrow you'll get two videos or just one long. But they will be posted like in the same day. But so far, it's an amazing game. As some of you might know, I'm a huge Marvel comic fan. So it's really fun for me to see all these characters, and I do, as I play the game, of course, I will comment on some of the characters, some of the comic books, the lore of the comic books, see how well they've done it, talk about a little about the different characters and stuff like that as we play the game. And like I said, so far, really, really fun game. Marvel Ultimate Alliance will be out like in a half an hour now. I don't actually know if Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 ever came for the PC. I hope it does. Did or does. I don't own it, but if it is out for the PC, I will probably buy it and play it at some time. Like with my other games, I will start by just posting one video per day, but maybe in the future I'll start posting two videos. Well, that is tomorrow I might be posting two videos, but that was just one video being split up um, into two, so that would actually count as. But yeah, I'll see. I'll try to get you all the footage as soon as possible, as fast as possible, without overwhelming you, without throwing like 5 or 6 videos at you at once. But two videos or one long video will be. I'll try to do that, but I will not. I'm not rushing the game. I'm only rushing the footage so you can get other videos because I have tons of games just standing around waiting to be played, waiting to be commented on, waiting to be watched. And I hope that you will enjoy this. So yeah, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Just to sum up the games I am currently playing, I am playing Fallen Earth. I am playing Star Wars Shadow of the Old Republic. I was about to say Star Wars: The Old Republic. I'm playing Chronicles of Mystery: The Tree of Life. I'm playing Saints Row the Third. I'm playing Minecraft, and I am playing what did we just talk about? Marvel Ultimate Alliance. So lots of games going on, a lot of different kind of games actually, and of course the Sunday bonus video. Don't Can't forget about that, where I play random indie games, mostly from GameJolt.com. I found there's a lot of games there. The last one, last Sunday, Serendipity, really beautiful game. I hope more people go back and watch that because I don't think that many people have actually watched that video yet. It's a beautiful, beautiful game with some very nice atmospheric visuals, stunning, really, wow, and all that poop. But yeah, I think that's it for now. Remember, Marvel Ultimate Alliance begins in like a half an hour from when this video was posted. So there's if you watch this just as the video has been posted, by now there would have been there's going to be less than half an hour until it's posted. And if you're watching this after it's already been posted. But yeah, check it out, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. It's awesome. It's really amazing, especially if you love Marvel Comics. And if you don't like Marvel Comics, it's still awesome. And maybe you can grow to learn Marvel Comics because Marvel Comics is awesome. I am awesome. You're awesome. It's just a lot of awesomeness right here. Jumping koala. I'll see you next Friday for more updates, and I'll see you tomorrow. Well, actually, I'll see you in half an hour for more gaming. See ya. Bye.